the things that Minsky and many others have contributed to this field, and that the things that we are talking about right now, are already a much better understanding that humanity had, well, that our part of humanity, our civilization had a couple hundred years ago. Many of these ideas we could only develop because we began to understand the nature of modeling, the nature of our relationship to the outside world, the status of reality. Like, we started out from this dualist intuition in our culture, that there is a res extensa and a res cogitans, a thinking substance and extended substance, the stuff in space universe and the universe of ideas. And we now realize that they both exist, but they both exist within the mind. Part of what we have in the mind is stuff in the 3 space. Everything perceptual gets mapped to a region in 3 space. We also now understand physics. Physics is not a 3 space. It's something else entirely. The 3 space is only apparent as the space of potential electromagnetic interactions at a certain order of magnitude of scaling above the Planck length, where we are entangled with the universe. Our minds are entangled with the universe, right? This is what we model. And this looks 3-dimensional to us. And everything else that our mind comes up with is stuff that cannot be mapped onto region, into 3 space. This is res cogitans. So in a way, we transfer this dualism into a single mind. Then we have the idealistic monism that we have in many spiritual teachings. This idea that there is no physical reality, that we live in a dream.
Yeah.
That we are characters in a dream dreamt by a mind on a higher plane of existence, and that's why miracles are possible.
Yeah.
And then there is this Western perspective of a mechanical universe that is entirely mechanical. There's no conspiracy going on.
Right.
And now we understand that these things are not in opposition. They are complements. We actually do live in a dream, but the dream is generated by a neocortex. Right? So our brain is not a machine that can give us access to reality as it is, because that's not possible for a system that is only measuring a few bits at the systemic interface. There is no colors and sounds that fit through your nerves. We already know that. The sounds and colors are generated as a dream inside of your brain. The same circuits that make dreams at night make dreams during the day.
Right.
So this, in a way, is our inner reality. It's being created on the brain. The mind on the higher plane of existence exists. It's the brain of a primate that is made from cells and lives in a mechanical, physical universe. And magic is possible because you can edit your memories. Right? You can make that simulation anything you want it to be. It's just many of these changes are not sustainable. That's why the sages warn against using magic. Because down the line, if you change your reward function, bad things may happen. Mm-hmm. You cannot break the bank.